The first thing you want to do before you set your fabric up is make sure that it's facing the right way. So anytime you make markings on your fabric, you want to try and use the wrong side of the fabric. So you can see if I peel this fabric back, this is the right side. This is the side that I would want to be on the outside of my project. This would be the wrong side. So I'm going to try and make my markings on this side. That way later on, I could always wash the fabric and the markings will come out. Otherwise, if I construct this and they're on the inside, then I don't have to worry about washing it. So make sure that the wrong side is facing upwards and the right side is facing down. If you have a solid colored fabric, such as this, it doesn't matter, right side versus wrong side, they're both the same. So just pick a side. Lay out your fabric and make sure you smooth out any wrinkles to the best of your ability. You could even iron this if you choose to do so. Then you're gonna take your pattern. This is our plastic pattern template. And you want to use a contrasting marking tool or contrasting colored marking tool. So I'm gonna use blue chalk. You could use probably red, would show up really well on this. Probably not a green or maybe yellow or even white for that matter, because it might not show up well enough for you to actually look at and follow along. So I'm gonna take my pattern, I'm gonna drag it all the way over to the edge of my fabric. So I'm gonna bring this over here. I'm also going to drag it to the top part of the fabric, so I might not need to cut the top. Later on, I want to create less work for myself. Once I line this up, I'm going to place one hand on the template so it doesn't move. And then with the other, I'm just going to make my markings and drag my chalk across the side of the template. And actually, I have some extra fabric down here that's past the template. So I'm just going to make another line along the bottom of this template. So I know that my rectangular shape is exactly the shape of the template. Then I'm going to take my template and just place it along the line that I just drew and across the top. And then I'm going to do the same thing, one hand on the template so it doesn't shift. Draw my line down the side and across the bottom. And there are two of my strips. And then I would just do the same thing, 3, 4, 5 all the way across. Make sure that you don't have any spaces in between each of the sections, so that way otherwise you might not fit all 5 across on your fabric. Then once you're ready, you will take your shears, make sure that you're holding them properly, opening the blade all the way and closing all the way, so that way as you go along, the bottom blade will be on the tabletop and you'll close and go across. Just like that. And then you will be ready to start the construction of your pillow.